Do you know what to do in case of a major storm? Stick around, and you will. My name is Frank Hunton, and I am a realtor with Hunton Properties and Keller Williams Realty Partners in Woodstock, Georgia, and this is Speaking Frankly. Folks, bear with me this week. I went on vacation last week to Texas and New Mexico, came back and promptly got sick. I've been out of commission a few days, and hopefully it won't reflect too much in the quality of the video. This week, we're talking about how to prepare for a hurricane or other major storm. I personally have been through 4 hurricanes: Hugo in 1989, Iniki in 92, Fran in 96, and Charlie in 2004. And having lived in Hawaii and Florida combined 18 years, I got ready for a lot of other ones that either turned at the last minute or fizzled out before they got to where I was at. They're not a lot of fun, and they're definitely nothing to joke around about. The trick to getting through them is to be prepared in advance. FEMA's got a lot of great resources online. I've used them in preparation for this video, and we'll provide links in the comments below. Come up with a family emergency plan today. Know how you'll contact each other and reconnect if you're separated. Establish a meeting place that's both familiar and easy to find. Know how you'll receive your alerts and warnings, what your plan for shelter is, and what the evacuation routes are. Everybody's family is different, so take your specific needs into account when coming up with your emergency storm plan. The best way to survive a major hurricane is to not be there when it happens. If at all possible, evacuate as soon as you find out a storm's headed your way. Heed all mandatory evacuations and do so early so you're not stuck in that gridlock that happens every time when knuckleheads wait till the last minute to get out. Also, inland shelter becomes harder and harder to find the longer you wait. Remember, property for the most part can be replaced. Well, people, that's not so easy. FEMA recommends that you have at least 1 gallon of fresh water per person per day for at least 3 days. Also, at least 3 days supply of non-perishable food per person. These are minimums. Water and electricity can be out much longer than just a few days, so more food and water is probably appropriate. Other basic supplies to have on hand include a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio, a flashlight and batteries, first aid kit, a whistle, personal hygiene products, hand tools, a can opener, and a map of the local area in case you're unsure on how to get around. Other things you're going to want to make sure to have available and organized well before a storm hits are prescription glasses and medications, baby food and supplies, pet food and supplies, important documents in a waterproof container, cash or traveler's checks because when the electricity is out, credit card machines and ATMs won't work, a sleeping bag or a blanket per person, appropriate clothing for the weather in your area, chlorine bleach and a medicine dropper should it become necessary to purify your own water, matches should you have to start a fire, and an extinguisher should you have to put one out, mess kits, paper plates, plastic flatware for food, and finally books, games, and puzzles, and other things to keep the kids and yourself occupied. Personally, I also make sure I have a full tank of propane on hand so we can use the gas grill to cook and boil water. Also, make sure your vehicles are filled with gas in case extended power outages cause fuel pumps at gas stations to be inoperational. Recovering from a hurricane is usually a gradual process. Safety, as well as your physical and mental well-being, should be your primary concerns. Don't re-enter evacuated areas until they've been cleared by authorities, and don't re-enter your home if you smell gas, it's still flooded, or it's been damaged by fire and not yet declared safe. Be aware of wildlife that may have moved in your absence. Seek assistance from those able to provide it and give assistance to those in need. And above all, be safe. As this is being shot, Hurricane Florence is coming in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Nobody's 100% sure where this thing's going to go. These are just a few things to keep in mind when a major storm is headed your way. Hurricanes can be inconvenient in the best of cases and absolutely devastating in the worst. But if you plan ahead and act safely during and after, your chances of getting through the storm are greatly improved. My name is Frank Hunton, and I am a realtor with Hunton Properties and Keller Williams Realty Partners in Woodstock, Georgia, and this is Speaking Frankly. Please be sure to hit subscribe below, show us some love, and if you like what you saw, found it useful, give us a thumbs up. Also, be sure to share this with as many people as possible. We really do appreciate your support. Thank you.